I was brought up Catholic. I went to Catholic school and I knew all about God. I knew all about the gospel and Jesus, but I never had a revelation of what it really meant to know God and to have that relationship with Jesus, and it wasn't really real to me. So I came to the conclusion that God wasn't real, and it was a cool story. Jesus was a nice dude, but he wasn't really someone that I knew. And yeah, from that point onwards, I just didn't really want to know this God that we were speaking about. And even though I came from like a really loving family, I had an awesome family, I just struggled to really feel like I was valued. And I went into a really depressed state when I was like 13, and I went through anorexia and started to lose a lot of weight and got really obsessed with that. And I remember at one point I was standing on the scales thinking, oh my gosh, if I was to keep going this way, next week I could be way more sick than what I am now. And yeah, I just went through my life from then on. Didn't deal with the stuff behind the physical outworkings of it, but yeah, just kept on coming through in different things like drinking and partying and relationships and all that. And I just remember at one point I was like, oh, I just want to stop. Like, I just want to stop this. And I just want to stop this cycle and this pattern. At the start of 2012, I was literally physically injured from doing something silly when I was drunk, and I was like blinded for a month and bedridden for a month, and I had a lot of time to think about my life and where I was going. And I decided that I needed to stop. So I tried, I couldn't break the pattern by myself. 6 months later, a friend invited me to church, and I just remember thinking, okay, give it a go, like everything once, I'm gonna give it a try. Didn't know what to expect. In my head I was thinking traditional church, steeple, the wooden pews and everything like that. I walked to Kingdomcity and I was like, oh, this is not church, this is something else. But it was just an amazing feeling. I walked into the church and I just felt this positive energy that I now know was the presence of God, but before I was just like, these people have got this positive glow about them, and whatever they have, I need in my life because it's not working for me right now. They did the salvation call and I got a little bit confused and I put my hand up, not really sure of the impact of what I was doing, and I got all the information, but I still spent the next month just thinking about, oh, well, who is this God that they're talking about? It's not the God that I know, it's not the God that I've been taught. And after a month of really thinking about what it really meant to know Jesus, I went back to a Sunday service and I intentionally, wholeheartedly decided that I wanted to follow God and I wanted Jesus in my life. And I just knew that Jesus could see who I was. He could see where I was at. He met me where I was, and he just pulled me out from all that stuff that was going on in my life internally that was just holding me back. Just like a weight lifted off my shoulders. And then at that point I was like, that God's definitely real, and this is a God that I didn't know before. This is a God that I need in my life. And I was like, yeah, this guy, I need him. I've thought a lot about my story and my life, and I've come to realize that every human being has a heart to love and to be loved. And no matter where you have been, what you've done in your life, how you've felt, every single person is worthy of true love. And I realized that God is that true love. And if you just to ask him, that he'll reveal that to you, and your world will just become so much greater with that love in your life, and you'll feel so much more fulfilled and whole. And yeah, there's nothing really more you can do about that. Just got to accept God, accept his love.